morning. I go live in the mornings now doing a little sketch.
So many goobers.
Henry!
Dude. Just want to make your goobers.
I wonder if everybody can hear me. Screen is on, but my mic is hot.
She's so cool. Oh my god.
Y'all are listening and can hear me. Let me know in the comments, because this is this experiment. Oh, yep, it's live. My dog is dancing with my daughter. I done forgot to change these usernames here, but I'm experimenting again today. Well, let's see what happens. Is my mic in the shot? My mic is not in the shot. But, Marcus, since you're here, let's experiment. First of all, I am seeing a huge lag between my webcam here and what my microphone is dishing out. So if you see a big lag, let me know. Also, I had to turn off those overhead lights because the lighting and the pot lights give the weird liney thing happening in the video. Also, here's another fun experiment. If you like the video on Facebook that we are currently doing right now, why isn't my chat box working? I have things not configured appropriately, apparently. But hey, whatever. We'll get there. Why is this red? My internet is just fine, thank you very much. My stream is experiencing minor issues. Yeah, I know it's experiencing issues, Streamlabs. It could be that my computer is just not up to snuff for this program. Way to tell me troubleshoot notifications will be sent to me here. Well, that's great. So we're going to have a slightly crappy, sketchy stream. I don't know why we are the way we are. Facebook covers me with symbols in the corner. Really, Facebook? Let me whip up Facebook. Way to... Oh, the live notification. Right. Yeah. I wonder if I do this. Will that update in real time? It's Friday and I'm a little slap happy today. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. And I'm holding my phone up to the microphone so you can hear me in the background. That's awesome. So anyway, it's a bit of a clusterfuck this morning. But at least I slept well, I guess. I don't know. What are we doing here? Wait. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I need to rotate this. Transform, or it's going to throw me off. Oh, that's better. Now it's the way it's supposed to be. Because my hands are down here, not up. Wait, now, okay. It's not mirror effect anymore. Thanks, Marcus. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I don't know why. So the setup this morning, all week long, it's been a different setup. And this morning, I am using Streamlabs OBS. It is actually finally streaming to Facebook. and YouTube at the same time. Maybe that's what's giving me performance issues. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm hardwired in. I have a gigabit connection, but it has been acting a little hinky this week, so maybe I just need to reboot the server room equipment. Having said that, maybe I'll try that as my next experiment. Maybe tonight. Who knows? I don't know. So we got something funky going on there. I'm using Streamlab OBS. Now, I really like this software. It's meant for gamers. And I'm not using it that way. But I like the widgety things that come with it, which aren't, by the way, currently working. Like if I go in here and I like and love my own post, nothing shows up here. I don't know. Maybe I need to go to this website. We'll doodle in a minute. But right now we're experimenting. So now, I don't know. I don't know where those likes and follows and stuff for the alert box come from. Always experimenting, guys. Always experimenting. I have a chat box overlay that I thought was going to bring in comments so we could see Marcus chatting on the video, but it's not. So I have to do a little more research. I don't know, maybe I need to get the Mac Mini to run all this stuff now because, guys, I have so much stuff hooked up to my computer. It's ridiculous. Come on. I think you're just going to have to suffer with out of sync face and because I'm not using the mic on my webcam because why would I ever do that? 0% dropped frames. That's good. Frames per second, 15.45, 16. I don't know. It seems low. Click to add info. It's not giving me any helpful notifications. Okay, so we're just going to have to deal with the sucky camera. At least this one is working as far as I can tell. Yeah, it looks great. A little cramped in here. I'm surrounded by art supplies, actually, so I'm going to try and not knock them over, but I do have my coffee. So happy Friday, everybody. It's Friday. Yeah, Marcus is chatting incognito. See? Well, wait, can I... Okay, can I do like an eCam? No, I can't just click on your comment or click and drag it onto the screen. See, right now it's the battle between eCam and Streamlabs. And I don't know. Is it going to be Streamlabs and just buy me a coffee? Is it going to be eCam and just buy me a coffee? Or Streamlabs because they have their own, what they have is really cool. They have their own donation tipping thing. You can do stuff for charity. You can sell merch and they automatically make your merch for you. I mean, it's a freaking all-in-one solution, man, which is why I like it. But if we have these issues streaming, I can't use it. I can't. One of the biggest pet peeves I have is out of sync video and audio. So, and there's no thing in here to allow me to delay. Like, I can't find it. Nothing that will let me delay the audio coming from my mic. Although the internet said it was, but it wasn't there when I went and looked. Anyway, so I think today's sketch is going to be all kinds of being confounded. So confused. Decisions. I don't know. I wish something would just work. Ideally. Here are my requirements. Now I'm going to go into software requirement gathering here. What are my needs? I need to be able to stream elements into eCam. Probably. I don't know. I need to investigate more. I haven't had a lot of time to play. Marcus says, couldn't you integrate stream elements into eCam? I mean, I can keep the... here's the thing. Which one do I want to continue paying for? Because Ecamm is a subscription service. Streamlabs, if you want all the fancy stuff. Streamlabs, if you want all the fancy stuff, is a subscription service. Streamlabs is cheaper than Ecamm. Ecamm allows me to pull people in for interviews with my subscription. I would say that Streamlabs has a wonderful alert box that puts this little cool animation on screen when somebody likes you or follows you, or if they go to your page, which is in the link to this video for Streamlabs, where you can do a donation to support my Post-it habit. Minimum donation is $1. All that stuff is supposed to show up on the screen here. I think I have it set up right, but I also assumed that the chat box would show all this wonderful stuff that Marcus is saying in the side, and that's not coming up at all. So honestly, I don't know what feeds that. Maybe I missed a configuration. It's entirely possible. So we're going to be very confused today because I have so many test cases. So yeah, okay. I was talking about requirements. I want to, as a user, let's write some user stories here. As a user, I want to stream to YouTube and my Facebook feed or page and my online mastermind group at the same time. Simultaneously, I would like to multi-stream. So there's a requirement. What else do I need to do? I mean, I need to be able to have multiple camera sources. I need to not have visible lag. So the performance has to be really, really good. I need it to not suck up every bit of processing power on my computer to do this. This is a little off here. I fix this lower eyelid. I need to be able to crop my pip. That's one thing I really hate about Ecamm. I can't crop my pip. Yeah, 8 story points. I don't know. There are some things that are probably like 34 story points. Oh, I hate assigning story points, by the way, Marcus. It's such a pain. I'm very bad at estimating in real life. And when you ask me to put story points on things, I'm like, I don't know. And then everyone's like, are you sure that's a 1-point story? I'm like, well, for me it is. And then they say, oh, well, what about QA? They have to test it. Add in a point for QA. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. And QA testing is usually like 2 or 3 points. Anyway, I digress. So, yes. Aaron, a pip. A pip is the picture in picture. So the little view of me here is my pip. My main camera is the drawing. And what I really want to be able to do in Ecamm is to be able to crop that pip. Now, I know I can choose circle, and I can choose square, and I can choose tall, and I can choose normal, but I want a custom, perfect to me sized pip to place on the screen here somewhere. I don't want to be limited to those few choices. Right? So that bothers me about Ecamm. Another thing that bothers me about Ecamm is that I can add multiple cameras and it will evenly distribute them. If I don't use a pip, they will evenly distribute across the screen, right? I can't have 2 cameras and make one of them wider and one of them smaller. So there are some layout issues with Ecamm that has made me search on other places. Now, I've been using OBS, not to be confused with Streamlabs OBS. That's not confusing at all. And it's free. But these subscription services, a lot of them have some really cool shit. This is gonna be a crazy, crazy face this morning. I know I'm not, I'm gonna get a little shading for the bottom of the eyeballs, otherwise that just looks really weird. Okay, there's the bottom of the eye. That still looks really weird. It's looking really weird. I don't know. How about get a little top eyeball in there? A top eyelid will help, I think. So I'm struggling to find just the right service, and I don't want to pay $1 million. So I want to be able to multi-stream. So I had started with OBS, and then I switched over to Ecamm, and then I tried Restream. I still need to run a few more experiments with that one. The points are supposed to be relative to other stories. That's not how our Scrum Master ran it. Maybe we should tell our Scrum Master that, although she's moved on and I've moved on. We're all in different companies now. Hungover Aaron. Puffy eyes. You gotta travel soon, girlfriend. Anyway, so this is my current color those in so we're not so demony. You jerk. Also, this Nikon is great. It's an older camera. I've had it for a very long time. I got it used on eBay many, many years ago. And the maximum time I'm allowed to have the shutter open before it will turn itself off is 30 minutes. I can't say never. It won't just stay open. I only have to, as a user, you can just do shit user stories while I sketch. That's fun. As a user, I would like my camera to not turn itself off. And I'll see, you'd say, Steph, get another camera, but they're expensive. And I have my really good camera above my monitor, my giant monitor over there. It's the good one, and I'm not moving it to over here. Maybe someday I'll have one of the, those tall, Brian and Krista's gonna laugh at this one. This tall pole that's on wheels and I can move things around, but I'm not investing one of those yet. I've invested in so much already. It's ridiculous. Okay, so we got some confused face here. This is me thinking. Get a thumb in there. Yeah. So my setup is pretty awesome. I love it in here. But now, because I love it so much, I'm starting to enter into the very nitpicky things. Like, do I really need some of these things to work the way I want them to work? No, there are workarounds, but I want it to be perfect. I just want it to work the way I want it to work. So if I could combine Ecamm and Streamlabs together into one software, I mean, there's some really cool aspects to each. That's a curious arm angle. We'll just go with it because it's Friday. And it's about progress, not perfection. Progress, not perfection. So many things. Progress, not perfection. Okay. And John Pullum, my friend, mentioned in the Masterminds group, had to go and say something to the effect that it's almost August, you guys. It's almost August. Well, I mean, okay, it's July 9th, but in perspective, with relation to the whole year, it's almost August. I'm not ready for that. Okay. Oh, see, now I've got too dark lines. Too dark. I started too dark. This pencil is a little... I love these pencils. This is like my go-to sketch pencil. I bought a giant, massive, huge box of like 100 of them. And you have to get ready for work. Erin, it's early as crap out there. Have fun at work, Erin. So, yeah. I think I need to do a little more experimenting with Restream. And don't go for the, what's the other one that I said yesterday? Don't use it because it's crap. Okay, see, now I have this hand over my arm and I have to erase the arm that I already drew because, well, now my other little hand is holding onto it. You can't even see the thumb there. Meow, says my cat. That's Prince. His name is Prince. We call him Butthead because he's not the brightest, but I mean, he is sweet. Get down. Animals are all up ons. So, yeah. It's still red. It's still showing all kinds of stupid things. So I'll just, maybe if I talk this way, you can't see my mouth and you can't really tell there's a lag. Just listen to my words. I don't know. Okay, so on my to-do list is reboot my server room stuff. I don't think that's the problem, honestly. I think that this thing sucks so much power and stuff that it's just slowed down. Because Ecamm doesn't have this issue. Ecamm doesn't have this issue. Ecamm does a great job. But then if I stick with Ecamm and I don't resubscribe to Streamlabs, then I'm going to lose my really cool new page at justmakingathing.com, which I can use my own URL, and then the page that they make for me, which includes a donation form. I can put charity stuff up there. Right? All kinds of neat things. Sell merch that I don't have to design or anything. Just put in a PayPal thing and a logo, and they're like, yeah, we'll make it for you. Here you go. People can buy your merch. I have some stickers up there. I was planning on putting stickers of the stickies I'm drawing in my merch store with Streamlabs. But again, if we have this many issues and I don't get exactly what I want, I don't know. I'm constantly experimenting with stuff. All right, so now this is basically, this is my mood today. What is today? The 9th. Is what on earth am I going to do? I don't know. I'll just talk into my hand. That'll reduce the lag. Visually for you guys. All right, I'm done. I'm going to finish my coffee. And I guess experiment more later. We'll see with what we land on. I don't know. There is not a perfect solution yet. Happy Friday.